Hi everybody, this is Follies and Keeps by Kieran Benson. One of the things I'm doing these for is so that I can figure out how to do some online videos, some how-tos. I'm a blacksmith and I'd like to do some how-tos on folding steel and just making tools and spoons and knives and forks and things like that, door hinges. Another thing I'm working on is some Illustrator animation videos that I'm doing for someone. And so part of the reason that I'm doing these videos is to learn how to capture video on my own system and practice actually getting it up online and getting something that looks nice. And the application I use for this is called iShowU. It's a very, very nice little application. It costs money, but it's absolutely worth every penny of it. This is me recording itself right now, I guess. These are the settings I'm using for the videos. It's taken me a long time to find this set. What I found is that normal quality audio with a larger resolution screen doesn't load well to YouTube. You end up with the audio and the video getting out of sync. In fact, YouTube actually throws errors about it. iShowU is an extremely useful little tool, and it works really, really well. I'm going to slide that out of the way though for now. The way I've got my system set up is right now I've got two monitors set up. I prefer more, but it works really good for this because you start getting more monitors and the system gets a little bit busy rendering everything. I'm just using a laptop for this. I have a Mac PowerBook 13-inch, which is for me the perfect weapon because I can carry it anywhere, use it anytime. Here's the actual settings that I'm using for this. Right now I'm going to a frame size of 864 by 468, and that's the YouTube widescreen format. It's the largest widescreen that you can do on YouTube, and in fact it will probably compress that down to 480 by 360 or something like that. But if I'm giving it this good a source material, then there's a better chance of getting usable end material. And for audio, I've gone back to 44.1 kilohertz because I think it's okay if the video, excuse me, still recovering from my recent exposure to nuts. It's okay if the video periodically pauses, but if the audio pauses, it just becomes unwatchable for me. And I think it's really important that you get good audio. So we'll just see what happens here. I'm not recording the mouse or the mouse clicks, and I'm hoping that as a result, the in-game clicks will be more clear. So done with that. That's the intro. Let's get gaming. I've got MineCraft running in the background, and you'll see a few pixels hanging off the side, off the edges, the left, right, the bottom of the screen. It's because I'm trying to stay with the default video screen, video size of MineCraft, and I'm running it windowed rather than full screen. And rather than have to munge that every single time I go in here, I'm just going to have those few pixels hanging off the side. Well, yesterday we got ourselves ironed up, and after a very long adventure, went down and did some stuff in the dungeons, and we got ourselves a fire, which for me is always important. I mean, I think this is one of the things that really, for me, this is what the game is about. Oops, boy, that wood didn't last long, did it? Is getting. Oh, I'm just gonna have to burn this one for now. Excuse me. Getting yourself a homey cottage, the last homely place. Oh, there are monsters nearby. Oh, well, that's going to make it difficult to go to bed. Let's see. So this is still from yesterday, which was a day that I pretty much played overnight. Oh, that isn't like a spider or a creeper upstairs, is it? Ooh, I can't go up there without the hatch down. I wonder where that monster is. Hello, monster. Not up here. Well, whoever it is being very quiet. Let's see. No, not there. Did I just hear a groan? You know what? I'm going to stop for a second and adjust my sounds. That's a good click. I like the sound of that click. But I'm just going to quickly duck back to my iShowU, and I'll show you what's happening as I'm doing it. Let's turn the system audio up just a little bit more. And it comes with a grunge of presets that you can use. And you can see I've animation how it works is one of the ones I've created. And Colbert Report is something I was doing for someone else. Not the Colbert Report. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, man. Rolling in the big monies then. So where is my visitor? Well, it's not Fred. Fred's not a problem. Is it someone over here? No. Well, where is the monster that's preventing me from sleeping? I mean, I'm okay with staying up all night, but having the ability to go to bed kind of... There we go. Okay, so I'm going to bed. Ha-ha! So whatever was wrong took care of itself. Today, I want to get going on some animal husbandry, and I want to get started with a more proper field for raising grain. So let's gather up everything we need for that. We're going to need buckets. I want to save my apples. I'm going to want my trees. I don't have much fence. I think I need wood first. I think this all starts with going out and getting some more woods and getting my my forestry back up to snuff. And I'm going to take some cobblestone with. I probably invariably will need some dirt. I'm not going to need much else. I should plant mushrooms in the basement. I'll do that soon. Okay, out we go. This is still a little unnerving because I always have that blind spot to my left when I come out. And so getting the bridge built across this ravine is pretty important to me. You know what? I did something silly. I harvested every single one of my trees, and I did not get any saplings from it. And that's just bad farming. That's bad farming. 1, 2. In other news in the game, I'm currently using 13W19A, and I have not yet found a horse. And really what I'd ideally love to do is to find a donkey and get a pack mule. But I have found, just through normal adventuring in my other games, probably, I'm guessing six full barding, iron barding for horses, and saddles. I'm all set with saddles, and making leashes and leads and things like that is turning out to be insanely easy, especially if you have access to a swamp where a lot of slime grow. So horses are in the game, and that's really exciting, and I have yet to see one. And because we are on a grassy plain in this adventure, there's some small reason to believe that perhaps we might actually find one here. And let's see. Okay, so we've got harvested all that wood. I'm going to harvest out a bit further too. I don't want to start cutting into my woods because I like having some natural woods on the scene. But I think for excuse me, the purposes of getting the farm going, I'm going to go ahead and harvest these trees out quite a ways. And we'll let those decay naturally. And we'll go start working on what's going to be the field. Now, over here, excuse me, the wheat's doing really well. So this is where I've been planting the wheat so far. Just taking a look and make sure there aren't any horses out there. I think maybe one of the things I want to do is get a lead made. I'm just looking to see no horses, no horses, no horses. Oh, there's a jungle over there. Good gosh, there's a jungle over there. That's great. I suppose I've been seeing the trees off on the edge of my vision, but I haven't actually registered that yet. Let's see. What do we have here? A nice little... Oh, what a beautiful little secondary quarry. And up here, lots of sheep. Lots and lots and lots of sheep. In fact, let's get some wool while we're here. I do like making cottages out of wool. Kind of, they end up looking rather old world Germanic or oh, look at that, look at that. It's a witch's cottage. That's fantastic. That is very fantastic. Now, the last time I found a witch's cottage, I went in and I harvested her, what's the name of the thing I'm thinking of? Her cauldron. And then I think she never spawned after that. So this time I'm going to just leave her completely untouched. And hopefully she will spawn. So we'll have to come out here at night and try hunting for witches. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting for witches. And let's see. These are a mob that throw exploding potions. So they're very, very challenging. They throw weakness potions and slow potions. So if you are fighting one, normally it's at night, and she's just got you so debuffed by the time that you actually can get close to her that you're really in a lot of trouble. Yeah, yep, that's going to be cool. That's going to be very cool. Well, not much of a swamp so far. A lot of water. Lots and lots and lots of water, but not so much of a swamp yet. One thing I like to do, I keep thinking will be possible, is that I think I keep trying to make a vineyard using these hanging vines. And it never actually ends up looking the way I thought it was going to. But I think I'll try that again. Basically, you put up a few fences, 3 high, and then have something running along the top of the fence, like a beam, that the vines can grow on. And I keep hoping to end up with something like a grape yard or something like that, but it doesn't look like that. And of course it's not harvestable. There's nothing food related there that you can actually get. But wait, we'll get that mushroom, then we can make some mushroom stew for ourselves tonight. And I think that's good. Let's fill up our buckets while we're out here. Full of nice swampy water. Swamp water. And I am getting distracted, aren't I? I've gone quite far afield from what I wanted to do. And then right at the edge of the swamp, we already have a snow biome. I don't like harvesting all of the sweet grass, the sugar canes, but we'll put one back in over here. And oh, that's very deep. We'll put one back in over here, just so that they can be growing on the not snowy side. There, that's the first time I've gotten some of those in my hand. That feels pretty good. Need those for books and for making many products that use sugar, many bakings. So we'll just keep harvesting these guys. The folly will always remain the folly, but I think that I want to make like a farmer's shack down by the farm, and that's going to be made mostly with wool and some oak beams. Well, so far I'm very happy with the new settings I'm using. They seem to be much more responsive. And let's see, I'm at 11 minutes into this video, 11:30, and it's not quite sunset yet. So we did get quite distracted from what we set out to do today. But hopefully our lumber yard, our wood... Ooh, what's this? Our wood yard will start looking good. And here we've got some poplars, or not poplars, but birch. Those are always nice. Oh, an apple, that's very nice. Take that. And any more trees laying down over here? Yep, here's a couple, and an egg for me. Thank you very much, madam. No, that is not what I wanted to do, but you know what? I'm going to do more of that. I think one of the ways I like to make fences for my cattle especially is a hedgerow. So let's plant these saplings in the ground, get them going, give them a chance. And I'm putting them 3 between, because that gives most of the most useful sizes of trees. We'll grow that. We'll grow there. Oops. You need to be over there more. And double click there. There we go. It's like my mouse needs to be debounced for some reason when I'm playing the game. I'm not sure why that is. It's technologically very curious that that's happening. I'm not sure what's causing that. Not a very exciting game this time around. Sorry about that. But you know, like I said, when I started this, I asked the people, I asked folks, should I just do a normal playthrough or, you know, just only the exciting bits? And they said, do the whole thing. So here's the whole thing. And now I'm gathering tons and tons and tons of leaves. And tomorrow, we're going to start making our paddocks for cattle and sheep and for our chickens. We'll make a chicken yard. The chickens, mostly I like to leave free range, and the sheep are really good free range too, but just because I periodically need to cull one from the herd, I want to be doing that in a responsible way where I know I've got some way of limiting how many I'm taking as compared to how many are actually in the environment. It makes it a lot easier for me to not just say, oh well, I'm just going to kill cows today, and there's 60 cows dead, and now I don't have any in the environment at all. If I'm being more responsible with raising them and only taking what I grow, I think it feels a lot more responsible. Oops, I need to get those on my quick bar. There we are. And we're going to replant this. See, I've got armor on now, so I'm not worried about staying out at night too late. But all I need is a creeper to come along, spang, and I'm done. And all that work I've just done will be destroyed. So let's head back to the cabin again. And I am so sorry. That was not intentional. Madam, I am so very, very sorry. That was absolutely not my intent. Shoot. Sorry about that. So today's done, and I'll rip this video and see whether or not it worked. And tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, we've got everything we need to start making fences, and we'll get what we need to make a lead so we can lead some sheep back up here. And right in that space right there, we'll start working on putting our farm down. We'll put down the foundation for the farm and start working from there. And tonight, I am happy to say that we have some wood, we have some lumber, and so we will be able to, there it is, why couldn't I see that? I have a fire when we go to bed. I haven't eaten yet, but we'll do that in the morning. So again, this is felt like a really short day, but thank you everyone for watching. Salute, and I will see you all in the morning. Have a good night.